How you doing, guys? This is electrojed, and I'm here to talk about the recent announcement of the expansion and some other news and some of the cinematics. I have to say that I'm very impressed with the cinematic for Battle for Azeroth. Looking forward to it. I've come to the conclusion that I'm gonna be doing some PvPing that expansion. I haven't done any PvP since Mists. Mist was the last expansion I did any type of PvPing on. Probably be doing it on my priest in Dispec. But the point I'm trying, the reason why I'm making this video is I want to talk about the the vanilla classic servers that are going to come up. And I know it's not going to be for a while. And, and I understand that Blizzard is trying to, I mean, there's nothing wrong with making a buck. Blizzard is trying to, satisfy, a few people that are out there. But let me state something about this classic server or the classic experience. I was none too impressed with the classic experience. I found it quite a bit grindy. I mean, if you thought some of the expansions were grindy now, you should have seen it back in vanilla. I mean, my main at the time when I first got in the game, and I wasn't a kid when I got in the game, I was in my 40s. That's when I got introduced to the game by my ex-girlfriend. And I got in the game. I did like the game because I was a big D&D fan. All right, and this was like, hey, this was basically a cartoon version that you can play of D&D. That's how I figured it out. That's how I worked it out. Now, as far as the gameplay back then, there were so many lag issues. There were so many glitches, problems with looting, people looting, and it was just not the end all and be all of greatness. There were a lot of flaws with the game. Now, don't get me wrong, I had a lot of fun playing the game, but as the game grew, I started enjoying it more. My favorite expansion, other than Legion, because I think Legion is a very good expansion, my favorite expansion is Wrath of the Lich King. Maybe we should make a movement to get Wrath of the Lich King back. This is the point I'm trying to make about this. It's like these people want classic vanilla WoW. All right, if they want classic vanilla WoW, then you know what? You give them classic vanilla WoW. You give them all the problems. Let the loot ninjas rule. Let them not have any of the perks whatsoever that the current game has. The only thing that you might want to give them is maybe a new engine to be able to run the game so you don't have all the lag issues. I'm good with that. But as far as the vanilla experience, let them have it all. Because I'm so sick of these whiny, bitching ass, Nostromo's fucking server down that they had to close it down because Blizzard wanted to. That's fucking Blizzard's property, you idiots. They could ask you to close it down any fucking time they want. But you cried and whimpered like little bitches. And then when someone has a difference of opinion from you, God forbid, they're the mortal enemy and you want to make death threats, make rape threats, and just make a person's life, totally unbearable where they leave the game or leave the internet because you guys are relentless. So I have no positive feelings for any of y'all that supported the movement for vanilla WoW. You want it though? I say you got it now? Get the whole thing. Enjoy the whole thing. And may they shove it right up your ass. Because that's what you deserve. Every last one of you. Because the way you bitched and whined and cried and complained and harassed, fuck you all. You know, I enjoyed the game when it was out. I enjoyed the game more with each expansion. That's what the game evolved. We evolve. You whiny crybaby motherfuckers. Anyway, getting off this, I just now made my position clear on how I feel about this vanilla experience. Like I said, I had fun. I had more fun with the expansion that came out, which was BC, and then Wrath after that. Wrath, I had so much fun in. You don't see the Wrath fans, which is when Blizzard was at its best. That's when Blizzard was at its best. They had the most subscriptions at that time. So how about y'all shut the fuck up? If you want to see a movement, get those Wrath fans, give them something, and they'll show you what enjoyment of a game was. But we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna whine like little bitching crybabies. I want the vanilla server. Fucking idiots. Now, as far as Battle for Azeroth goes, I already talked about the cinematic, but I am going to say this about the game. I know that I'm going to be PvPing, and I said that already, but I know I'm going to be PvPing more. I'm not a big PvPer. I'm not good at player versus player, but it seems like it's going to be fun. And I'm going to do it because it seems like if I don't have fun, I'll switch just to regular PvE, which I do anyway, but I'll do both. I'm looking forward to the end game content because I know it's going to be about the old gods. It may say Battle for Azeroth, but something started this shit. You know, Sylvanas burning down Tendrasil was something started that, and that's got to be the old gods got in her head and said do something stupid, you know, and it was all leading up to it. So I know that this next expansion, Battle for Azeroth, is actually going to be about the old gods when it comes to the end game, when it comes to the end game content. So I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about anything actually. But I am looking forward to how this story comes along. Because I have been enjoying the lore of World of Warcraft. I have been enjoying the lore ever since BC came out. I've been following the lore. I look up videos. I watch other people's videos. And it's, you know, one of the people I love the most is Noble. Noble puts out some awesome videos. I watch every week this guy's videos on the lore of World of Warcraft. So... anyway, I'm looking forward to the expansion, and I can't wait till it comes out. As soon as you can pre-paper it, I'm on the bandwagon, getting on that shit real quick. Anyway, guys, that's all I had to talk about. Love all y'all, all you gamers out there. I'm a gamer. Stick together, be peaceful, and fuck all you people from Nostromos. Oh, and by the way, go fuck yourself, Mark Kern. You especially. Peace.
Yo, Mr. Electro. Yo, Mr. E.